Salutare tuturor și bine ați revenit! Eu sunt Mister și în acest episod continuăm să jucăm The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt versiunea Next Gen. O să mergem să îl găsim pe Dandelion, care aparent s-a întâlnit cu Cyrilla. Ok, se pare că suntem întâmpinați de niște bandiți.
Because we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
Se pare că ne cer ceva bani. O să le arătăm noi că nu au procedat corect.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages, dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come on, don't make us beg. What's the Witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
Believe me, doing you a big favor by not giving you coin. Now let me through.
Whoa, Master, you best watch your words. We share a trade, but that don't mean you can treat us like dogs.
Shut it. You'll bring misfortune on us. He's a Witcher, can't you see?
Out of my way.
We won't do it.
I will.
I'll not take orders from anyone. In fact, not the least afraid to teach a Witcher some manners.
Not too late to surrender.
O să-l învățăm o lecție.
Enough. We've seen your point, Master.
Go home. You're done here.
Hai să ne continuăm drumul. Ok, se pare că bandiții ăștia încercă să ne facă o muscadă.
Show me what you got. Smash his face!
A fine kettle of fish. What's he doing here?
And the Passifloras know the Grad's most don't come to the wrong place. But there's also
Looking for something unusual?
I'm a right and ready.
Greetings.
The ladies find me handy.
Oi!
Ok, se pare că am și ajuns.
To make some coin too, eh?
Să găsim altă intrare.
I never come back, you stinking scandal.
Se pare că are loc o luptă aici.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth.
Ok, o veche cunoștință de-a noastră, Zoltan, care era și prieten cu Dandelion.
Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to put
Se
them all
pare că
out. Care to join me?
cerșetorii s-au adunat în această locație și au făcut o casă a lor.
Give me back! That's it, reminds me of a days of yore. Eh?
Yeah, almost like we never left Virgin.
We're leaving.
told you this place was...
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Ok, să vedem dacă știe ceva
It's
despre
about
Cyrilla.
Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. And what do you find
Ok, se pare că și Dandelion, la fel ca și Cyrilla, lipsește.
Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Have no clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Ok, hai să vedem dacă găsim ceva indicii unde ar fi plecat.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, 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 no. That's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Ok, se pare că am găsit un registru de-al lui. Zoltan zice că aici ar trebui să găsim indicii.
Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad
Hai să
idea.
vedem. Ți-i luăm
Dandelion's
urma.
pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Ok, hai să vedem dacă mai putem găsi ceva de care ne e de folos. Ok, hai să lăsăm aici și săbile astea. Ok, o scrisoare de la o admiratoare. Probabil altă admiratoare. Ok, se pare că are destul de multe camere. Ok, se pare că avem 5 persoane cu care trebuie să vorbim. Sau 6. Ok, o să le luăm în ordine. Hai să vedem dacă mai are ceva să ne spună
Still here.
Zoltan.
Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
Ok, se pare că putem să îl întrebăm despre aceste doamne.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh. Truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment, till she pulled a bit in the reins out of her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh? Her dad's a Novgardian aristocrat with the imperial legation. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Ok, se pare că am aflat tot ce era de aflat. Și acum o să mergem să le căutăm pe aceste femei.
I'll miss a woman's touch.
Junior claims you agreed to pay him.
I will get you every last copper.
Ok,
With
se pare
interest.
că Iena
Give me a week,
are
please.
probleme.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What you hoping for? A knight in shining armor?
Close enough.
Ok,
Keep
Am-
out his
am
claim,
nimerit
not your
fix la
concern.
momentul potrivit.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
The witch will burn you!
You'll never learn.
Ok, mai e unul singur în viață.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Hai să vedem unde știu unde
Don't
este
know if you
Dandelion.
remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Ok, se pare că nu prea ne-a ajutat cu mare lucru.
Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Ok.
Hey, traitor. Nilfgaard's lackey.
Hai să vedem următoarea.
Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them.
Anyone can swing a sword, but can you play the lute?
A witcher. Oh, now that's the life.
A day like all others.
Oh, it'll rain, no doubt.
Welcome, welcome. Do come.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes.
Ok, se pare
I'll
că nu
pick
era
a job off the
femeie.
floor.
Sorry, I thought
Era bărbat Elihal.
Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
Ok, se pare că s-a costumat în femeie.
Elihal.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Ok, nu o să vrem să întrebăm ce s-a
Don't
întâmplat mai
think I want to
departe.
know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Ok, să vedem când l-a văzut ultima
Dandelion
oară
was
pe
at your shop
Dandelion.
often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really?
Ok, se pare
What did
că
they spell?
Kalkstein a fost
Radovid,
ars
Buck's
pe rug.
flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help.
Timpul să mergem mai departe.
Nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me. Greetings. Come.
Hai să vedem ce are în stoc.
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do.
Doar haine. Și niște măști. O să luăm aceste măști, că aparent o să ne trebuiască într-un quest. Hai să-l batem și la Gwent repejor.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of
Ok, trebuie să câștigăm această rundă. Ok, și am câștigat. Hai să vedem ce carte am primit. Dwarven Skirmisher.
You see in the dark.
No lollygagging.
Make a fine road sniffer if you went.
Slap a new rice cheeks. You're a bigger rat picker than me.
Hell, save me.
Freak. Hellraiser.
Of all places, why did that mage have to blow himself up in my alley? I barely hung my thing.
best deal around. One for the price of two. Or,
They're starving in the Zealand. They eat horse pie.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Ok, se pare că Marabella este învățătoare.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Why not?
A rat bit him.
Ok, trebuie să așteptăm un pic.
Stupid. Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him. Excuse me?
That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Ok, se pare că s-a terminat lecția.
My daddy's a witch hunter. He chased his old crow. Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as good as in the grave. This one's got fever.
Ok, avem aici și o listă cu studenții sau cu elevii Marabelei.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Ok, se pare că Dandelion punea cam niște întrebări cam
Won't even try
ciudate.
to guess why he wanted to do that.
Cred că avea
That was his interest.
ceva anume
When his hand
de
abandoned my need,
făcut
pointed a figure of penicillium.
și obținea
he knew the
informații
fire
de la
Thomas had died. Permanently.
aceste femei.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! The snakely whip rose skyward.
Ok, se pare că acum ne recită ceva din poeziile ei,
Stallion dance betwixt her thighs.
care aparent era pasionată de cai.
Chin, chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Ok, mai avem doar două persoane.
Excuse me?
Homes for bread, please, good folk.
Nay, not like without more.
What difference will it make?
Great. Don't stare, or I'll dug some manners into you.
Oh, that really got
Ok, să luăm și aceste contracte.
How dare you?
Ok, aici se pare că e baronesa Lavalet.
This baronet's Lavalette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Ok, hai să zicem că l-am întâlnit în Vizima.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems then that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of
Baronesa Lavalette
Will
e
you
ultima
accept my
soție a
invitation?
regelui
Tell me
Foltest.
what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Ok, hai să mergem să
Molly will be there.
ne întâlnim cu Molly. Se pare că nu se află în Novigrad, e undeva la ceva eveniment de curse de cai.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General.
Ok, cred că o să pariem pe cai acum.
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle with...
Sau cred că o să chiar călărim un cal
What would you say
într-o cursă.
to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper.
Ok, se pare că o să ne dea o șa dacă câștigăm. Hai să vedem.
Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Ok, o să o alegem pe Cantarella.
The gray
Nu
mare
cred că
looks
contează
nimble.
prea mult.
Besides, knew a man named Cahir once. I'll go with her.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zeracanian Bay. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Riders, ready!
Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of!
Come on.
Ok.
Don't spare the horse!
You a refugee from Valley?
Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of!
Să nu lăsăm să ne ia fața.
Don't spare the horse! Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of!
Ok. Destul de ușor.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Well,
Ok, hai să vorbim și cu Molly.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Ok, se pare că Dandelion se cam lăuda că el ne-a salvat pe noi, dar cred că era invers. Nu o să-i spunem asta.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Ok, se pare că Dandelion îi spusese că are o soră. Hai să vedem dacă și aduce ceva aminte de ultima conversație cu Dandelion.
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why'd he need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Ok, se pare că am împrumutat niște bani pentru o canoe.
And that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all.
Ok, era blondă, deci s-ar putea să fi fost Cyrilla.
Different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Ok, cam atât.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Ok, hai să o găsim pe baronesă, să ne ducă înapoi.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Ok, și mai avem o singură persoană de găsit.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
This morning, my glitter came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders happening inside.
It takes a great deal of arrogance to call a pile
Trace Pansy all the way to the garden.
Did you catch him?
Ok, am ajuns și la ultima persoană. Hai să vedem, din ce am învățat de la Zoltan, căuta un instructor de scrimă. Hai să zicem că noi suntem.
Rosavar Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits. Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little bits, or you'll earn the ambassador's ire. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Ok, se pare că o să ne duelăm cu ea.
Too late to surrender.
Damn it!
Ok, se pare că am pus-o
Well
puțin la
fought.
respect.
You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking...
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
Incredibly. But we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Ok, se pare că vrea să-și ia revansa.
Never learn.
Stop, Lord. Fight. Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Rat it! You're quick! Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Ok, se pare că vrea să-i
Refuse a request from a lady.
dăm niște lecții în privat. De
What
ce
are
nu?
you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's
Se
mastermind.
pare că are o soră geamănă.
Edna va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm
Ok,
down, ladies.
hai să aplanăm
No
puțin
poet's
situația.
worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in
Ok,
Kavir.
se pare
Gotta
că
ask Zoltan about this Kalinetta.
Dandelion vorbea despre o nume Caloneta.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Ok, se pare că o să-i zicem că
Awfully
dacă
convincing,
vrea
miss.
o să-i acordăm
Wonder where
lecții.
you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Ok, cam atât cu acest episod. Nu uitați, dacă v-a plăcut, lăsați și voi un like, subscribe și ne auzim data viitoare.